Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on YouTube? WetFingers coming at you with a different video. So today I ordered this. Boom! It's like a 70mm adapter for G920. Actually, it's for the G25 and G27, but it was like $20, so I figured I might as well try it and see if it works. I got this adapter, and then I got this wheel off my car. I'm putting the G920 wheel back on my car. I'm gonna drift with that. Tools needed are a 4mm Allen to take off these 6 bolts up front, and then there are some screws in the back that you might have to take off. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to, but I'm just gonna try to do it like this. Yeah, so I just took off those 6 bolts, and I was right. They put this little warning tab on here. So if you do this, you're voiding your warranty. You can take this off, no problem. You're not voiding your warranty. But as soon as you remove this sticker, then you void your warranty, so beware. So once you have those bolts off, if you look back here, there's your circuit board for the wheel, and then there's that little, it's like 6-pin ribbon cable. So carefully disconnect that ribbon cable. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Here's the wheel. I'm trying to take off the circuit board so I can put it behind this wheel. Hopefully all goes well. I might be onto something here. I made the back really loose. All I did is took out the circuit board. There's like, I don't even know, probably like 10 little screws, and then put it on some hardwood. Like, don't put it on carpet or anything like that because you can short it out. So all I did is there's these 2 screws right here that go in this hole and this hole. And when you unscrew them, they're not going to want to come out, or they didn't with me. So what I did is I had one screwdriver pushing it out and the other one unthreading it out, so we had some motivation to unscrew so it doesn't just sit there and get stripped. So now I'm trying to figure out which other ones I have to undo to get the wheel out. And I'm thinking I gotta undo the just where the buttons are at. 4 more screws just on here, 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 and here. And then we should be good to go. So I either know what I'm doing or I'm like the luckiest person alive. I did separate the 2, as you can see. Keep this and then install this into your car. I want to at least try to install it because I think it'd be funny. And then the circuit board over here. And make sure you keep these screws. They're so small, so I just kind of put them in the middle of the wheel. So yeah, next step is we're going to figure out where to mount this, or how to mount this to this, with this, on this, on this. I think I can do it. So I tried mounting it up and it didn't work first try. So you put these buttons on first. Big key step. Put those buttons on first. All you do is you line it up, and then you put the screw on the rear. And don't drop those screws, because I did, and it took me like 15 minutes to find it in the carpet. No bueno. So now the buttons go back on, and then you put the circuit board back on. So make sure you do the buttons first, otherwise you gotta undo the circuit board because you can't squeeze the button through circuit board. So we'll do that real quick. Sweet. So I got the circuit board installed, put back as many screws as I could. I have 1 left over. Yeah, the other one just felt stripped, so, or it felt like it was gonna strip, so I'd rather have no screw than a stripped hole. So now I'm gonna figure out what to do next. So I connected the wire, the little 6-pin connector in the rear to it. Holy smokes, almost fell over, crouching. But I reconnected the little 6-pin connector and then pushed it back in. And then I believe this goes on right here, and then goes the wheel. You just use your factory, like OEM screws you take out, hopefully, and it'll go back in. And it's nice because it actually pushes it out enough to where it clears this Xbox home button and the other buttons. Okay, sweet. So all I did is I installed, I forgot to film it, I was jumping the gun, too excited, but all it is just putting back these 6 screws, tightening them down. So I did a star pattern, you know what I mean, and then went through in a circle pattern and made sure they're all tight. You don't want it too tight because you're not trying to crack it because it is plastic, but you want it enough to where, you know, you can put a finger on it or two and give it a little pressure. And now I'm putting these 6 screws on and the wheel should be good to go. Sweet. Mission accomplished. It is giant. It rotates. So I chose a really light wheel that I had. I have like 3 or 4 wheels lying around in my garage. But I think this is an NRG wheel. It's super light. So it's not going to have too much leverage and a higher rotating mass because you don't want to burn out the motors. I should have pointed that out. In the beginning. But here's the moment of truth to see if it works. First time plugging it in. Now that it's gone, hopefully all turns on. Boom. Sicky. First try. Super easy to do. Took me about 30 minutes. I set aside like 30 minutes, 45 minutes on the safe side. Feels really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Over time it's probably gonna lose, it's probably gonna unbolt itself, like not a lot, but it might get a little wobbly. So you wanna, you know, especially for the first week or two, maybe like go in and tighten it down. Never ever use Loctite on plastic like this. It'll screw it up, but the buttons are gonna be a little bit harder to get to. I'll do a pros and cons video on it once I figure it out.
I'm OG, y'all new to the game.